Hello, people of the internet. Welcome back to the iNabber channel, where we speak about things live on Twitch, where you can join us right now, seriously right now, on twitch.tv/iNabber, where these beautiful people, I'm pretty sure there's text right here, somewhere, near there, up there, where we speak about topics live. And today we're going to be speaking about a topic, about a certain little person. A lot of people have been asking me to speak about CreepShow art for around a year now. This is a topic I haven't covered, I've not even spoke about properly, honestly, for a vague amount of reasons, and I just wanted to get a video out there, kind of speaking about my opinion, experience with the situation of CreepShow art. It's a very requested thing, and to be honest with you, I kind of regret not covering it. I can't speak English. I kind of regret not covering it in the past, but there are a multitude of reasons for this. Basically, if you didn't know who CreepShow art is, they are a former commentary channel, I guess. I've seen CreepShow art a few times, you know. I've watched a couple of their videos.
This video is brought to you by Skillshare.
It's like very low effort, like not in a nasty way. It's just very low effort content of where they speak about things going on and they draw art over it. I think it's their art. Some people, I remember seeing some rumors that it isn't their art, but yeah, this isn't the thing here. They make commentary videos which people like. I can see the appeal. It's very easy to watch, but it turned out that there was a situation involving somebody called Emily Artful. CreepShow art got exposed for a lot of things, stalking and all of that, and that's a very, very, very minute way of explaining it. I'm sure people in the chat will give you a bigger explanation. And the thing is with CreepShow art is that there are just so many videos about CreepShow art now. And this isn't criticism, but I'm saying like 2 hours for Emily Artful, 40 minutes. It's just a lot of videos. Even 2 weeks ago, Adam McIntyre a video, John Swan, a lot of content out there. And the thing is, right, the reason I didn't cover this situation is mainly because... Wait, hold up. You're not subscribed. 50% of you aren't subscribed. All right, I know none of you care about that. No one cares about the whole 50% of you aren't subscribed thing. I'm going to say, you need to subscribe right now, or I am going to do something bad to you personally. Okay, that's a lie. YouTube TOS, leave me alone. I'm just here to say, subscribe right now, and if you don't subscribe, then... well, I'm not going to like you anymore, so that's the real consequence here. But please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I would, sincerely. I don't care if 50% of you aren't. I want you, specifically you, to subscribe right now. The other people, I don't care about. I want you to subscribe. Thank you very much. Let's continue. There's just so much, and I don't know everything about this. Honestly, I barely know about this situation at all. It's really weird, because usually I'm on top of everything, but... I think this whole thing came out about CreepShow art, and I missed it for the first week because I was doing something. Probably I was on holiday maybe, and then I kept missing it, and now there is just an avalanche of content. Like so even 2 weeks ago, I'm done, Shannon, and like I'm not criticizing at all. Like, this is a response, I'm pretty sure, to CreepShow art's original response, and what I want to kind of do now, I want to kind of go over this recap from Tamimi and just give my opinions as we go. I know a lot of people are speaking about React commentary being really bad at the moment, of just watching other people's videos. So I'm going to give credit and say, this is Tamimi's video about CreepShow art. We're going to watch the recap, and then we're going to give a few opinions and stuff. And then I'm going to go laugh at CreepShow art's comment section because it's really funny.
Situation, I suggest to you the video I made in June, along with all of the other videos on the other topics mentioned in this video. To sum it up quickly, CreepShow art was a commentary/art channel who covered topics that ranged from trivial to severe. She peaked at 500,000 subscribers until she was accused of making...
Wow, they've lost... how many subs have they lost? Wait, where's their channel? Oh, they've lost almost 200,000. Look, it is sometimes a bit harsh to laugh at somebody's downfall, but you know you have messed up when you've lost almost 50% of your sub count. That is insane. This has to be one of the biggest cancellations. Like, by the way, when I say cancellations, in a video which I'm releasing today about Jenna Marbles and cancel culture, cancellations can be valid. Like, the word cancel culture is so taboo now that people instantly think it's always going to be a bad thing. But like, there are situations where there is some justification, you know? And I think with this CreepShow art situation is extremely justified. She is one nutty geezer.
Horrible posts on a website called Lolcow, which conflicted with what she stood for on her YouTube channel. Just one example was how she was very pro LGBTQ+ on the YouTube channel, channel, while at the same time making homophobic remarks and comments on lolcow. It's not like these posts were made years and years ago, where over time she's changed.
So I guess a big accusation is that she's extremely performative, and you know, I think a lot of things online nowadays are performative, but the fact that she was literally going into forums and fucking spewing hatred, like, whilst doing this stuff, like, it wasn't like it was some old post and she's been educated since. I'm pretty sure a lot of these posts were fucking old. Now, when it comes to performative activism, I've always been a bit mixed on it, because yes, some of it, like, it comes from a place of, like, not being genuine, but when it comes to, like, I don't know, you're putting a good message out there, and some people do it for likes and retweets, but at least they're putting the message out there, you know? Like, I think there's, like, it's obviously wrong, but, like, there is also some right here. But here, there is just zero justification.
Changed her ways and wanted to right her wrongs by standing up for the LGBTQ plus community.
Stalking, yeah.
No, these posts were made at the same exact time.
Yeah, like, this is insane. It's not like, there is no... There is no defense.
She was creating this content. She also allegedly made several posts speaking poorly of all of the people she considered friends. Now, after watching the video and reading the description, she didn't outright say she didn't make the posts. She said she's just not addressing the lolcow situation because of the other serious stuff going on. Although, if you're taking the time to talk about how you're not talking about the issue, would it really take you much longer? You couldn't spare an extra 2 minutes to say, hey, by the way, I didn't do this, or hey, I did do this and I'm sorry. That just wasn't in the cards, huh?
Yeah, so again, I have to say, by the way, if you're expecting this to be some extremely detailed video, this is more about me just briefly going over it because I've not spoken about it. Yeah, CreepShow art disappeared for 8 months after she was exposed and came back on the, a little New Year's present for everybody, a little 500,000 views of, 71,000 dislikes. It clearly didn't go down too well because apparently it was a dog shit apology, or not even apology, it was like a rebuttal. It was actually a clap back, and it's like she fucking clapped herself in the face, because clearly it's not really worked out too well. I haven't watched this because, look, I have got so many better things to be doing with my time than watching a 2 hour and 30 minutes of this person speaking. I'd happily watch a video about it instead.
With that being said, I guess technically she didn't deny that she posted them. She just said she wasn't going to talk about it, but previously, 6 months ago, she adamantly denied to all of her friends personally, public posts, everything, denied making any posts on lolcow, said she was hacked, that it was Amy, or somebody that went by the alias of Amy, because that wasn't really their name. We'll get into that more later. Meanwhile, lolcow has traced these posts back to Shannon's IP by using browser history and cookies and all of these different things that make it nearly impossible for it to have been anybody else. And even if it was somebody else, why would they be posting on lolcow for 4 years just hoping one day that their IP would be...
You know, one thing I just don't understand about CreepShow art is just, like, why? Like, this is the thing when it comes to, like, forgiveness and like an acceptance of, I guess, not an apology or whatever, or the acceptance of her response. It's like, why would you do that? Like, you have to be a next level of fucking nutty to be making the videos that she was making whilst making the posts that she was making. Like, I have to say it again, like, it's not a justification, but it wasn't like she was somebody who was, like, I don't know, radicalized into the alt-right pipeline and then she comes out like a left-wing, like, communist. That's a thing that happens a lot on the internet. Like, and a lot of people have regrets for their previous right-wing beliefs or something like that. But, like, dude, she was doing this stuff whilst making these videos. It's insane. It's, like, actually mental. Her last video was about why pride exists and why straight pride doesn't. Like, you look at this and you think, like, this is an inclusive person who has, like, the I guess, like, in terms of societal views, like the right views, you know what I mean? Like, it's insane. But meanwhile, she's on fucking lolcow or whatever it is, like, just posting terrible things about her friends and gay people. Like, it's actually mental. So, like, it just shows that this wasn't a mistake. It was, no, this person was actually nuts.
Least as Shannon from CreepShow art to hopefully sabotage her. Doesn't really make sense. Not to mention the fact that she had given several different stories about her usage of the website, and some of the posts made on the website were things she had only mentioned in private to my knowledge, such as how much
her husband has been suspiciously silent. She has a husband? Poor bastard. Actually, no, people say in the chat saying that he's worse than her, to be fair.
Money she made a month. After this started to blow up, her friends, including myself, were very confused, and we did want to believe her when all of this first started hitting the floor, but as more information came out, it became more
Look, this is why I haven't covered this. There is just so much, guys. Like, honestly, and I wouldn't want to get this wrong. This is why I'm doing it on the live channel, just reacting to Tamimi's video.
More unlikely that she was telling the truth, and she gave us no reason to believe her after a certain point.
Oh, sussy buckers.
Even going as far to say, do not defend me in this situation. She made a very long post on her community tab right after this, claiming that she was hacked by somebody who she called Amy, but it's important to note that Amy is apparently an alias for a different name because she was trying to protect her identity. Shortly after all of this, another art YouTuber, Emily Artful, came out with videos of her own, claiming that Shannon and her husband stalked her for years. She also made some very, very heavy claims, such as Shannon's husband allegedly her, and them allegedly having CP of her. As the accusations grew worse, CreepShow
Jesus, I didn't even know that. Me. It's
Art
really
went radio
bad,
silent for 6 months,
Yeah, I know
only
Amy is
breaking
Emily.
her silence to lash out at another commentary channel, Tipster.
And I believe there's also a situation of where Emily so CreepShow Art made a video speaking about herself or something. Is that a real thing, chat? Can somebody in the chat confirm that? Yeah, she said to her friends, "Don't defend me," in a response, and then she started barking at her friends for not defending her. Honestly, this is why we kind of need to get rid of commentary YouTube, because it's just fucking insane. I'm willing to be Thanos, guys. I'm not. Don't do it. Don't. Oh yeah, she said Amy was a fake name, but then gave emails signed with Amy. Yes, yeah. She made a video talking about a stalker, but listed everything she did to Emily. Jesus Christ. Right. Now, Emily responded. We're going to not go through all of this. I don't want to steal all of Tamimi's video. And again, please go watch her video after this stream.
Stalking Emily, and that Emily was lying about a lot of the information she
subscribing,
was sharing.
for
I think
5
it's
months.
a little
Hey,
safe to say
can't
that
believe it's been
Shannon
that
might have
long.
done a
Me
poor
neither. We've been
job
going
at
for a
that.
while.
I think she might have dropped the ball just a little bit. Haven't seen anybody discuss yet. After she made her video, a lot of people were going back to previous posts, previous videos Shannon made. I decided I wanted to go and look at the collection of comments she made on Locale that were traced back to her IP address specifically. If you go all the way down, because it's a lot, I think it's over 300 posts, but if you scroll all the way to the bottom, from 4 years ago, she has posts talking about Emily Artful, or I should say,
it's so mad. This has gone on for so long, guys. There are so many videos about this and still coming out to this day because there is just so fucking much to cover. This goes back 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I was still in university, man. I was like in my second year, I'm pretty sure.
There are posts coming from Shannon's IP address talking about Emily Artful. There's one post that stood out to me in particular, which is this. Emily deletes a lot of videos, but somebody is re-uploading them. Is that somebody the same somebody making all of these locale posts? Just a question. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm making assumptions here, but I'm just trying.
Wait, hold the phone. Are you telling me 2018 was 4 years ago? I wasn't in second year 4 years ago. I'd finished okay, that's weird. Now I'm feeling old. This shit is that's freaky.
To connect the dots a little bit, especially with all of the given information we now have. I finished anime loving how she has.
I'm not going to go through all of this. I don't want to steal her video, but as you can, the response was basically bad. I'm not really going to go into detail. I've watched a few summaries here and there, but the comment section, man. I'm not a stalker. I've just been collecting information about her for over a decade and can describe her childhood bedroom. When Emily was born, she breathed. Other people needed air to survive. This proves how selfish and so disgusting she is. It's basically just people just absolutely rinsing her. I'm a big fan. You are a huge inspiration to me. You inspired me to finish my education and not end up like you. This is the problem with sociopaths. They truly believe everyone in this world is stupid and blind except for them. And like, I'm not going to go all like Shane Dawson and like describe this person as a sociopath, but there clearly are tendencies there to make the video she was making whilst doing what she was doing. It's like such a a balmy thing, man. It's absolutely mental. So, as you can tell, I am not educated on this topic, and people have always been asking me to make a video speaking about this and my opinions on CreepShow art. What do I actually think about them? I think it's pretty obvious what I think about them. Like, if you're like, I get it maybe when the first video about her came out and, like, you wanted to wait and see what the response was and stuff, but it's been almost a year, and this person is still absolutely terrible. If anything, every single week, it just seems to get worse and worse. And I'm probably not going to make a main channel video about it unless I really sit down and get to the nitty-gritty, but that would take a long time. A really long time. I don't trust the Save Lil Tay movement. I don't trust the CreepShow art movement. This whole channel is basically a lie. She doesn't... I mean, the thing is, I can't tell if she believes what she says on this channel or she believes the things she says in those posts. I'm gonna say her true persona was the things she was posting on those websites, because that was the point where she had secrecy and thought she couldn't get into any trouble, and she revealed her true colors, I guess. But yeah, to kind of like I guess come to some form of conclusion. For one, this is gonna sound... I don't usually shit on people's content, but I never really understood, like, the love this person was a very popular content creator.
Hey guys, it's Shannon.
Maybe I shouldn't get into that, because people can say the same thing about me. I know, like, there's a lot of people who probably don't like my videos, but like,
someone has map and
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yes, Daisy just said in the chat, she's a freak. And like, I'm not even like trying to be a bully here. She just is a terrible person, you know. Oh shit, I think I know about this. It was a big, yeah. It's a dumpster fire, and I think that's putting it nicely. Yeah, I'm going to conclude this by saying my opinion on CreepShow art is she is an absolute nut job. And maybe I'll make a video about it. Probably not, because there have been so many videos made about it, which are good and concise videos, which are way better than whatever I could produce on this topic. Not because I don't think I could make a good video about it, but just because people are far more knowledgeable about me. And I understand why people want me to speak about this, but I just really don't know enough. I just know that this person is like actually insane. Like, this is one of the most insane cases I've seen. And now I will cover this topic more on this channel because it's more laid back and I don't feel like I need to know everything when I come into this, because in these videos you should kind of expect me to be learning as we go. But yeah, thank you so much for coming along to this video. I hope I gave you something new, some perspective on the whole CreepShow art thing, because to be honest with you, it's a very, very scary topic, and I understand why a lot of people are very sensitive about it. And I wish nothing but good wishes to the people who were affected by CreepShow art's actions. Emily's vid was really good. Please check it out. I will do, and I recommend you do, and I recommend all of you check Mimi's videos out. But I'm going to call it a day there. Please subscribe, please like this video, and please comment beans down below. Bye-bye.